go.
All right, cool. Hey, what's up, guys? This is me. It's Miss B back with another podcast and YouTube video. I'm here with my two guests. Sup? We just chilling,
Traw.
doing nothing much, chilling like some villains. So, yeah, we just did a recent video when I just had these two gentlemen. I was interviewing them, but now we're just gonna talk about regular struggles. Oh, and what's up to you guys on the podcast? Hey, here's my two guests.
Hi, this is Traw66, and I'm here to say I love you.
Yo, this is Traw, and I'm here to say Traw.
All right, so we just here and we just gonna talk about middle class struggles.
Facts.
So now I know we all feel them, we all have them. Now middle class struggles is like people who are rich, but I wouldn't say rich, but like
they're the richest broke person.
Yes, there we go.
Like that's how I always classify myself.
When payday comes, we got money, but as soon as like the last few days of the week,
you're broke again.
We struggling. we struggling. So we just thought we might want to talk about some of those struggles. So any of you guys have any of those struggles? What's one of them that
I hope you don't, because you're still in high school, my friend. Right? Me personally, though.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, lucky.
Like he's like for a young kid, not a kid, young man. He's 16, but like not a lot of people see this unless they hang out with him like I do. He's way more mature than his age. Like he's like almost like equivalent to my age, or probably even more, if I'm being honest.
Oh, that's what life does to you.
Because me personally, I have a child-like aspect of mine. Like I always want to have fun. So I guess there's probably a part of me somewhere in my little noggin saying, "Don't grow old yet. Have more fun." And he's over here like, "I'm a little tired."
Man, chilling.
Facts.
That's alright.
I mean, middle class problems, if I gotta say it now, it sucks, bro. Like, you will get some money you want to save, but then just all this random crap just comes out of nowhere. You have to use all the money.
Like food.
Yeah, like food, bills. For me right now, my phone that has a big crack on it and I gotta fix it, or it's gonna be problematic. Especially when I hate doing this, buying a new phone or buying anything new when your thing is still good. Don't get me wrong, like my phone's still good, but like I just gotta fix that screen.
Yeah, I would say for me, like, I would say a middle class struggle, like just saving money. Because even if you do have all your bills paid, something comes up.
For no reason.
Something comes up. I just had over $100 and now I have $20 left. Like, I don't know where my money
That's funny, because I had money yesterday, but then instantly I had like 130 left after I got paid. But I was like, I need a cool slick-on coat, something that's like fits me well, doesn't like is over big. It just fits me and snugs nice. And I saw that coat and I was like, I want it. I was like, I don't care if I'm broke by the end of the night.
Right.
Then after that, I was like, well, there's not a lot of good food here right now, so I was like, let's get some like food. So I bought some food. I had to get some Mickey D's, and I'm sad because I dropped my soda. It was bad. I dropped my soda, so it was a waste of $1.
Well, you was able to get it free. Another one, right?
Oh no, it was when I was here. I got a Sprite, but somehow how I placed it on the table just fell. I'm like, okay. I was like, thanks, I guess. Wasted my gosh darn $1.
Let's see. I would say that the things that just come up is basically necessities that be coming up out of nowhere, like food, tissue,
yeah,
garbage bags,
all that,
laundries.
But at the end of the day, even though we complain, we still gotta do it.
We still gotta do it.
Like, I was about to say car insurance, but I was like, well, technically you're gonna need car insurance anyway if you have a car. But it actually, you could probably cheat the system by easily finding a decent car insurance place. Because I know last time someone told me they paid like a whopping like $200-$300 for the car insurance. And an ex-friend of mine told me he only had to pay like $160. I was like, okay, that's doable at least though. Because that's like decently better than like $300. Like, nope, I'll be broke every week.
Yeah, that's a big car payment for one. Well, let's see. Saving money.
Saving money is a hassle. Depends on the day. Definitely a middle class problem. Probably also be like. This is not like a problem per se. It's more like differentiations of different people, like where they came back from, like their background, like almost like, for example, like say if you grew up Republican or Democratic, like people get so problematic over that. Like personally, to me, I don't care about politics. I'm not very politician like that. Like I'm independent. Like I don't care who's in class, only if they have the right motives, the right intentions for people. That's fine with me. But I don't care if you're Republican, Democratic,
liberal,
all that. Like we're human. Like just be cool.
Groups.
Facts. It's like I hate it because the world has to classify things in like classes. Like for example, which I always hated. Like growing up, I didn't understand what it meant. So I was kind of being like dumb and ignorant. Like I kept being called mulatto, and I didn't know what that meant. But it almost made me feel like my aunt was being racist when she called me that. I was like, dude, I'm Jamaican, African, Italian, Cherokee, Navajo, Irish. Stop it. But I hate when people put people in class groups like black, Chinese, African, all that. I'm like, at the end of the day, like, the title doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, I know it feels special because that's your background, but like, we're all human. We bleed the same. Nothing changes at the end of the day. We're still human. We're the human race. You don't hear races, right? Because we're all human. That's why I kind of say, like, that's kind of almost problematic. Because if you see it today, still bad things happen, like, and it's not right. Like, the whole cop thing, other things with people being kicked out of places because of their just skin color, and I think it's wrong.
Basically, every race has middle class struggles.
Everyone, not just the rich white middle class people. I mean, everybody does. But everyone has problems. But that's just life. It just matters how you deal with it, how you surpass the outcome of it all, like how you deal with it. If you deal with it in a way where you're not going to progress further, then it's a problem. But if you state your case, state your cool, you stay calm and just work it out, you'll get past it. Like, I'm definitely going to be soon getting my own crib, which I'm going to be excited about, but like, I don't got money right now, but like, I'm going to be saving everything. He's getting a job soon. He's moving in with me. My girlfriend already gets money from DSS, and then we have a friend who has been working for a while. We're all going to live with each other, make sure everything's taken care of. The perfect plan is this, because I was like, all right, let's say because I want to get a 3-bedroom apartment, 1 bed for me and my old lady, 1 for him, and 1 for our friend. Mm-hmm. And I know that 3-bedroom apartments usually cost like $900 to $1,000 around that. Especially in New York, I don't know why. Like New York really likes taxing the crap out of places. I told him, I was like, it'll be easy, well, pretty much easy for everyone to just chip in. Like, there's 4 people, we could easily make it 800 by just each person chips in like 200, not that much, depending on what we make. Excuse me. And then the last bit, we just have to do it mathematically and just do the leftover $200 equally. Each person would just have to chip in $250. That'd be it. If it's like $1,000, that wouldn't be bad. And then, I mean, another problem that I've always thought is the underappreciation of workers. Like, this is probably
that's a really big one.
The name I'm gonna call is probably a big reach, but I almost look at work and other things, even though we need it. Don't get me wrong, because if we don't work, we're not gonna be productive. Not a lot of things are gonna happen. But I almost look at work almost as like modern day slavery, almost, because people don't get appreciated as much. Like, people work their ass off to get everything what they need to get done. And it's very stressful on them mentally, and some people just need to get told one day, you're doing the best you can, He see you, keep the work up. And I try and do that for people when I'm thinking about it. But sometimes I forget because I can see the stress in people's eyes, especially when it comes with work and other things. I mean, that's the only thing that I could kind of think of for middle class people. I mean, there's a lot of different problems I could literally state that happens nowadays. For example, like, I know there's homeless shelters, don't get me wrong, but like, there's so many rich people out there, and this is kind of like talking about what Tupac said on one of his interviews, where how's there so much millionaires and there's still homeless people out, and that's facts.
Hold on, Troy. Hi. I know since you're still in school, you don't really have to deal with, like you said, middle class struggles. Yes, like school.
Oh,
Yeah.
School was
so
different.
Tell us about what's some of the things you got to deal with in school, my guy.
So, basically, I was just supposed to go to the high school, and because last year I didn't go, I was skipping every day to like do me and shit.
We all done it. No, I did.
Me too.
They sent me to a special school with like really bad kids, Columbus.
Yeah, Columbus is not good. They tried doing that to me.
They just put me in a program and I only got to go there for like 3 days and stuff, but like I'm at 3 hours, and there's like a lot of like drama and like beefs and stuff going on and stuff.
And that's a lot. That's another. Sorry, excuse me for cutting in, but like that's another thing. A lot of people and almost like parent wise don't really understand. They're like, well, school was easy. Da da da. You shouldn't be worried. You're just a kid. I'm like, you don't understand school. Like school's gotten very worse. I know it was probably bad for parents because I've heard it a lot. Well, school was bad for me too. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't have to deal with people bringing knives, guns. Literally, we have stick of dynamite kids at school where like one little thing that makes them blow, it could be done for everybody. Literally, because like school nowadays almost feels like a survival instead of going to school, learning, getting an education, all that. It's more like a survival thing because like he went to Binghamton. Everyone there's like in a gang or they hate you. And now Columbus is even worse because it's the same thing.
Is that true?
Yeah.
What the?
Okay, I hope no one got in a car accident. I actually think that was my neighbor. Yeah, that's him.
At least you're still getting your education, so you're still going on the right path. So that's all that matters. But yeah, we all know school is not hard. I was just in school recently, because I'm still young. But school it's not easy at all. Nowhere near easy. High school, middle school, elementary, college, nowhere near easy. Same thing. It's almost like middle class and other people's struggles.
Like it's almost like when you're a kid, you're not like living as an adult, but you're like almost living the similarities of an adult. You have to wake up every day, do a 9 to 5. Yeah, like school's almost like a 9 to 5 for a kid. So you're basically technically you don't get no check, which is sad.
Check. You just get what?
That's why.
What you get? That's a gold star.
Saved it. The phone tried to fall. Don't fall, buddy.
Oh, well, it's alright. We could just close this out anyway because it's about to be at 15 minutes. But that's gonna be the ending of this video and podcast. But I want to thank you, gentlemen, so much for coming on my show.
No, thank you.
And everything. But the link and everything to their information is going to be in the description below. So make sure you click that.
Show some love. Show some love to her. Show some love to everybody.
This is going to be us signing off. Later.
Bye-bye.